Okay guys, I am gonna tell a story that will make you laugh.
What kind of story that you gonna talk about?
You will know eventually when I gonna say it, Kyle. It will happen in just a minute.
Oh, I see, then I have to wait for a minute. It is like waiting to be a Super Sentai Ranger.
Alright, here is the story. There was a man named Pablo, who worked alongside a friend of his in his chocolate factory. A chocolate factory? I never know that a man named Pablo had one. Eric, would you be quiet? I am telling the story. I'm sorry Dylan, I was asking questions about your story. It's okay, no need to have apology for that. Oh, okay then you can move forward with your story. Alright, I will continue when I left off. Anyways, one day the two men disappeared, and they were never found. Since that day the factory was closed, due to people thinking the factory was either cursed, or the two men were killed but their bodies were never found. One day, a group of teenagers decided to go to the factory for a film project. However, they found something unnerving. They found out that the two missing were alive but they were naked, and they show off their towards the teenagers, and which resulted in them getting arrested for it.
Lol. That story that you did tell us was so funny.
I agree with Emily. The story itself about two men disappeared, then it is found out that they were alive but they were naked, and now somehow crazy.
Me too. The fact that Pablo and his friend decided to show up naked and showing their private parts, it is so funny that they got arrested.
Does anyone have a story to tell?
I have one story to tell you guys.
Sure thing Maya, please tell your story.
Okay, the story goes like this. There was a woman named Yuki, who lived in a small town in Japan, she was in high school at the time. One day, she found a giant ball of soup.
Oh my goodness. A giant bowl of soup. Let's eat. The meal was delicious. Oh, I like it. Parents are gonna kill me.
That's how the story ends. The woman was later grounded by her parents and she never ate too much food for life.
Ha 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 ha. That story that you tell was so funny, and the fact she become fat. It is a lesson in how not to eat too much food.
Yeah, the story was both funny and good at the same time, because it has lesson in how not to eat way too much food.
I agree with Dylan and Aaron. The story was funny, especially at the end where she turns fat cause she ate that much.
Here are the meals that you ordered.
Thanks for giving us the meals.
No problem. Anyways, enjoy the meals.